Be Mine, Chapter 9. At dinner, Countess Nezhenskiy appeared as energetic as a bird breaking free from prison compared to the previous evening dining. The evening was warm and intimate as she and Anna and Victor conversed gaily with laughter and pleasantries. The Countess found Victor to be a most ideal and accomplished, refined young man. Anna spoke wittily, yet carefully, with chosen words, but most spectacular change was in her countenance. She was glowing with fresh, incredible youthful beauty, as if it had been hidden, waiting to burst forth on this very day. He was reminded how she had longingly described herself yesterday, shining as a brilliant night star. Dinner was over too fast, and they couldn't imagine how the time would fly by so quickly. Victor, being the only man at the table, with the master of the house away, determined to do the wise thing in this circumstance. He bowed before them, wished them a good night, and left the room. No need to invite intimacy to complicate the refreshing atmosphere of freedom. New life seemed to come to the Nezhenskiy Castle. Buoyant gladness hummed through the walls, and a blithe spirit filled each room. The servants changed their attitude towards their masters, and all of the household tried to please each other with kindness and thoughtfulness. Relationships were respectful and hopeful, not gloomy. But when the day came for the Count to return home, everything froze as ice. It seemed like the very essence of life hibernated, as still as winter, silently waiting to come forth until his next departure. Thus life continued through the fall, with the painting lessons and enthusiasm when the Count was away, and with an air of heavy dread when he was present. As the Christmas season approached, all high society in the capital city of Warsaw was preparing for the grand masquerade ball. Victor intended to spend his holiday on his parents' estate, staying through the middle of January. One evening at dinner, when they were discussing their holiday plans, Victor noticed the young countess's face became pale, and she did not speak one word the rest of the evening. In the morning, when they met for their painting lesson as usual, Victor immediately asked Anna why she was so crestfallen. At first, Anna denied that anything was wrong, and soon she completely collapsed into tears. Victor sat in a stupor, dumbfounded by the return of the anguish he had not seen since that summer day by the church. Unthinkingly, he lightly embraced her to his chest and started to soothe her and pat her shoulders tenderly with his hands. Realizing this awkward circumstance, he felt uneasy and gently released her, saying, "Countess, what is happening inside you? Why are you so distraught about my plans to visit my parents? You are mature enough to understand that I have not seen my parents for many months, and they are expecting me home for the holiday. You, on the other hand, will be required to attend the masquerade ball over many days, and it would be foolish for you in your position to be seen with one in my position, a lowly painting instructor. In Krakow, I'm recognized in society, but here there are many more far above me in status. It is true that you and I are very close friends, and to us position of nobility does not matter, but the gentry of high society would never understand our friendship. You must go to this great event with your parents, as they are demanding you to do." Victor continued on a lighter note. "By the way, have you prepared a costume for the masquerade? What kind of star will you be that night in their sky?" As Anna listened to his wisdom, she calmed down somewhat and was able to answer him. "Yes, I have been working with the tailor to complete the details of 2 magnificent costumes that are ready, one for you as King Solomon, and one for me as Queen of Sheba." Victor was stunned beyond belief. He never ever thought he would receive such an answer from Anna, because he knew the story of the ravishing love between King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. He quickly changed the subject and completed the lesson with great effort by pushing away all the confusing thoughts and feelings that came to him. In his room that evening, he decided to return to the safe familiarity of Krakow and his parents as soon as possible. Early in the morning, when everyone in the castle slept, Victor wrote 2 letters and then called Nikita. "Nikita, please take me to Warsaw, to the Byway Inn, where I may purchase a carriage ride to my family's estate. And as we are leaving, see that this letter to Anna and this one to the Count are delivered." The letter to Anna was short. It said, "Dear Countess Anna, 4 months on your estate seems to have flown by as fast as one day. We became very close friends, and we had no secrets from each other. I want to thank you for being the best and only student in my life. I feel honored to have spent these days with you. It has been my pleasure to have learned so many things from you. Most importantly, you opened the road to heaven for me. I have become a new and different man. Thank you, my dear Anashuka. Always yours, with gratitude, Victor." The second letter was even shorter. "Dear Count, forgive me for writing to tell you about my departure rather than meeting in person. Many things in my life are different now, and I don't know if I will be able to return to your estate after the holidays. Your daughter was a wonderful student, and she is an accomplished artist now. Yours, Victor Broslovsky."